So there are two types of friends. You have a flight very early in the morning, you go to friend number one, you say, hey, I really need to ride to the airport, but it's kind of early, I have to be there at 5 a.m. And they say, all right, call around, if you can't find anybody else, call me back. You call friend number two, say, hey, I have a flight, it's kind of early, I have to be there at 5, and they say, all right, I'll call you at 4 to make sure you're awake. And I don't know if that's absolutely true. I mean, that's a story that I heard from John Mayer, so its veracity is dubious at best, but the idea is pretty sound. There are a couple of types of friends, and confusing what type of friend someone is to you can be disastrous. And I'm not saying that these are personality types, they're just relationships. Sometimes I'll find myself really frustrated by somebody letting me down, or not doing what I expected of them. And I have pretty high expectations for people. I hold them to a relatively high bar. But then I think about, that's not how they think of me. To them, it's not their responsibility to be that kind of friend. Casual friends, party friends, good friends, and best friends, I guess. Those are your options. First group is populated with people who you are probably friends with on Facebook, but not really friends. Maybe you'll wish each other a happy birthday, but that is the extent. You know each other, but you don't really know each other. Yeah, I think I know a girl who goes there. Party friends are great, and when you see them at a party or a social event or some sort of, gathering, you get along great, and usually the phrase, oh, we should hang out more, is bandied about quite a bit. Spoiler alert, you never do. You never hang out more. Great friends, easy definition there, somebody who would drop everything for you. You call them and they're gonna bail you out of jail, but don't go to jail. Don't do that. It's this good friend category between party friend and great friend, and sometimes there's a sort of miscommunication that goes on there. You don't know which category somebody falls into, if you can actually depend on them or not. The problem is you can't just go around asking people how they think of you as good or great or party or casual friends. So you have to sort of feel it out. But what I wanted to talk about was how important it is for you as yourself, to make sure to not expect more from someone than they know is expected of them. And if somebody thinks of you as an actual friend, they will be there for you when you need it. But if they don't think of you as that, if they think of you as a party friend and you think of them as a great friend, you're going to run into some trouble. And there's not particularly an answer to this other than it's something to be very aware of, because you can end up getting burned by going out on a limb for someone else when you're a certain type of friend to them and they are not that type of friend to you. It's not just about what type of person someone is, so that is important and does factor into it, but also what role they occupy in the play that is your life at that exact moment. It's sort of interesting to think about the positions that people hold in our lives and how those might change. Anyway, I hope that you're having a swell day. Until I see you next, be brilliant.